Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's been a while since I did an update video, so I might as well just put one out right now because I have things to talk about, and, well, that's what I usually do over here. So, it's been a long time since we did one of these, hasn't it? I think it's been like a month or so. It's because, as I remember, a lot has happened in the meantime, and I haven't talked about any of it, which I usually would because I am a talker. I talk a lot of shit. But yeah. It is the 6th of November. My god, can you believe that? It is literally almost Christmas, and I am really into Christmas. I love Christmas. Not necessarily, but kind of. I mean, I like dinner with Christmas, which is going to be quite a challenge, because I've been vegan for a while now. It's been 3 months, I think, or something like that. So, everywhere around the world, during Christmas, it is very, very normal to eat meat and other stuff, and I don't want to do that anymore, of course. So, I'm going to have to improvise a little bit there and see how things go. For those of you who do wonder or care, for those of you who don't, I'm sorry. For those of you who do, I am still very much healthy. I'm still making all the gains in the gym. I'm actually, seriously, and this might just be in my head because I'm biased as fuck. And, call me out if it is. But, for my feeling, it feels like my gains have actually gotten better. I think I've actually made more gains. That might just be me. Call me out if it's bullshit, but when I look in the mirror, which I listen to an awful lot more than the scale, I think, you know what, I think I've actually gotten bigger arms and chest, and, my overall body posture, I feel like I've made more gains as a vegan than I did while eating meat. So, that myth is totally busted, at least for the first 3 months. Other than that, I've been fucking loving Assassin's Creed Origins. What a game. It's amazing. The story isn't gonna blow you away. I did a review on that actually on my other channel, so if you want to see that, the link is in the description. But I've been loving it. It's such a cool open world, and I've played about 30 hours at the moment. So yeah, I've definitely been really enjoying that, and I can't wait to play more and more and more. The new Horizon Zero Dawn DLC came out somewhere around these days as well, which I'm looking forward to get at some point. I still haven't gotten the new Uncharted game. I'm really thinking about buying it soon. The Lost Legacy. I haven't been able to catch up with it because I've been so busy. And talking about busy, I will be leaving on Wednesday, which is probably the day you might see this, or the day after. Some of that, I'm not sure. I think this might, Wednesday might be the day that you see this. I will be leaving to a friend in Rotterdam, which I will be until Thursday. Then I get back. Then the weekend I have to go to my dad's. And the week after that, I get another visit. So it's busy. It's really busy times. And it's only going to get worse because we're going towards Christmas and, New Year's Eve, which I love as well. I love the end of the year, I don't know, for me, the end of the year, and, we'll get all into depth because I always do that. I always make, like, a montage, and I talk about my year, and, because I'm a talker. I talk with you guys an awful lot. I always love the end of the year because it's so reflective, and I've always been a reflective person. I've always been someone that wants to look back on things I've done or haven't done or want to do or, blah, the whole thing. And I just really, really enjoy sitting down, having people would normally say a good glass of wine. For me, it would be, a bottle of water. And just, think about, what has this year meant for me? What has it done for me? What can I do better? What do I want to achieve next year? Now, obviously, the big things don't happen in a year. Sorry to disappoint you. Some things do, it's perfectly possible. It happens before. But usually the big things in life don't happen in a year. But you can make steps in a year towards the goals in the end that will take multiple years. And therefore, I always enjoy, being reflective on the end of the year. What have I done? What can I do better? What have I enjoyed? What haven't I enjoyed? And therefore want to change. And what am I grateful for? Who am I grateful for? Why am I grateful for them? I don't know. That's something I do. Maybe that's just a, philosopher in me. But I really like to be reflective at the end of the year. Plus, there's a lot of really awesome parties, and you get to see your family and, all of that good stuff. So that's always a plus too. What else? I've been watching The Walking Dead Season 8 again. And How to Get Away with Murder Season 4. The Walking Dead's getting a lot of stick, Season 8. Which actually surprises me. People didn't like Season 7. Fair enough. I personally enjoy Season 7. The opening was absolutely shocking. But in a good way, I guess. I mean, depending, you know what I mean. Maybe. I personally really enjoyed it. That was one of the best Walking Dead episodes I've ever seen. I just keep it at that. And people were complaining about Season 7 because they missed action. They said, I personally don't understand that because it's not a show about action. It's never been a show about action. It's been a show about suspense, some horror, and character development. And I think all of that was there in Season 7 in a good way as well. I do admit that the vibe is a bit different than, let's say, season 2 and 3 and 4, which were my favorites, I would think. I can see what people mean, but I personally really enjoy season 7. It's not the best season they've ever done. That to me would still be either 2 or 4, I think. But I still really enjoyed it. And now season 8 is coming out, and it's nothing but like action-packed with some character development in a smaller way. And I've actually enjoyed it so far. And people are bashing on it like there's no tomorrow. It's so negative. Everything I see is, this doesn't make sense. There's zombies. Zombies don't make sense. It's not real. It's fiction. Just putting it out there. And I just don't know why people are bashing it so much, because I am personally really enjoying it. Yes, it's different. It's different than season 2 or 3. It's very much different. We had a smaller group. There was much more tension in there, because we weren't quite used to this world and what these characters were capable of. But now, I don't know, I'm really, it's different, but it was always going to happen with a show that goes on for like 10 seasons, which it will definitely reach. It will definitely reach 10 seasons. But I saw like the second episode of season 8 only got like 8 point somewhat million viewers, which for a lot of shows would be like, hallelujah. But for Walking Dead, I don't know what happened there, I'm sorry. The Walking Dead, that's a really bad figure. And it just, you know, you can't argue against that. That apparently more than half of the fan base that it had during season 3 and 4 and 5 is really disliking the way the show is going. And, you know, that's fair enough, each to their own, but I'm personally just still really enjoying it. I'm not saying that this is the best moment for The Walking Dead. There are some things that just could have been done better, and there is some lazy writing at some points. But like, a lot of people were complaining about a lot of the things, and I just don't think it's fair, because I think that the show, it's still good. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know. I've still been really enjoying it. And, you know, I always can't wait for the next episode, because a lot is happening. Like, you know, with Walking Dead, you always get a lot of build-up, and sometimes an entire season. Think about season 6. There's a lot of build-up, and then it all happens in another season. And, you know, I don't dislike that, really. I like things, take it slow, and work on character development, and work on other things around the show. It doesn't always have to be action-packed, but that's me. The other show I've been watching a lot of is How to Get Away with Murder. I've been following that for a while now. Season 4 recently came out, and the same goes to there. Like, it was only watched by around 3, the average in the season so far, but 5 episodes in, is about 3.5 million. I know that the opening episode got around 14 million as well, so something isn't going quite right there either. So, all of my favorite shows are just not doing great. And then there was Black Sails, that it didn't get cancelled, it just got, you know, it ended in a normal, natural way, which is good. But that show never really got over that million point either. Like, oh, am I just really bad at picking favorite shows? Should I just go for the standard House of Cards, which is quite a topic at the moment, because it's been cancelled because of obvious reasons. What if you have Breaking Bad and Stranger Things? I haven't actually seen any of those. I know that I should. Definitely know that I should, and I will. Just like The 100, something I really want to watch, but I haven't been into it because I've been busy, and I've been watching my other shows, and I'm not good at watching. You know, I see some people, and they send me a list. They're like, "Hey, what shows do you watch?" And like, they send me a list on my phone. I just go through it, and I just have to scroll. I have to scroll through it. Like, how many shows do you watch? How do you even remember all of that shit? I know that it's possible, but like for me, if I were to watch like 10 shows at the same time, A, I couldn't keep up with all of them. I would have to make priorities, and B, I would just, I don't know, I need to get into a show. That's why I like him. That's why I'm enjoying him so much. That's why I get so involved. Is, you know, I start watching it, I dig into the story, I watch it, and I keep watching it religiously, and I get sucked into it. And if I watch like 10, 20, or even more shows on a casual basis, or just binge watch through them, I won't get as invested, and I just will not like it as much. I know how that works for me. It's the same with a game. If I play a game every now and then, I just simply won't enjoy it as much. I have to play it at least every other day as soon as I get it, because that gets me in the flow of things. And that's because I want to, because I let myself get sucked into a story. So that's just the way I work, I suppose. Was there anything else, really? I doubt it, really. I think we've kind of, you know, got through it. I've missed talking to you guys. It's always a really nice, you know, just getting it all off me. Talking to you guys as well, being up close and personal, which is quite different. Oh, how can I forget this? I'm leaving the best for last. You know, I said in a previous video, which is called My Decision, in which I talked about the future of this gaming channel, because I've been very much in doubt as to what I'm going to do with it, because the numbers just haven't been the numbers that anyone would ever hope for if they start up a gaming channel. Now, the other channel isn't doing as great either. There was a problem with subscription boxes as well, and of course, the good old apocalypse is still raging on. So, you know, all in all, it's still not a great period to be a YouTuber overall, but I have decided that I enjoy this too much, the gaming channel. And I've got some comments as well, people saying I would really, you know, dislike it if you leave because I like your style and I think you're original. So people think I'm original. That's something that I really appreciate. Now, it will be different because I'm thinking about keeping the gaming channel, but maybe not uploading as frequently, which doesn't mean upload every once a month and get like a huge montage, because I'm literally do not have the time or, you know, effort. I don't want to put in the effort to do that either. But just like what I'm doing right now with Prison Architect. Prison Architect is perfect. Fucking love the game. I could play that, you know, 10 times a year with a different prison. I would still enjoy it. I think. You know, just play that, you know, 2 or 3 episodes a week. Just, you know, put that out. And that's just gonna be it. And maybe other long-term playthroughs. Like, you have Game Dev Tycoon. You have, you know, big videos that I would really like to do still with, like Life is Strange. You have, I'm just watching my list of games there at the corner of my screen. What else? City Skylines, which you've got with all the updates. Games like Parkitect for a longer amount of time. All of those games, I would prefer a gaming channel to go towards long-term playthroughs. Things that are easily recordable. That would be the, you know, what I want to do. So I'm thinking that come next year, or maybe even sooner, if I feel like it, if you guys agree with it as well, I will, you know, change to that system and start uploading just 20, 30, 40, you know, hour-long videos instead of all these small indie games, because that's the real thing. You know, buying games cost money, but like a game in City Skylines or Prison Architect, you pay for it, but then you have, you know, replayability till the end. It just keeps going forever. So it's well worth the money. But finding all of these indie games and sometimes paying for them, because not all indie games are free, as you might know, that is a really hard thing. I sit here for hours trying to find indie games that I think are enjoyable enough for me to play and to upload on this channel, which is really hard. Which is not a dig at the indie games developers, because I think it's awesome that there's free games out there and that you put so much effort in them. But simply not all of them are made for YouTube, if you know what I mean. So I think a system in which I just play games like City Skylines, like Total War Warhammer, like Life is Strange at times when an episode comes out, which won't happen an awful lot anymore because this will probably be the last game. Like Prison Architect, like Parkitect, all of these games, even Colony is another one as well. Those kind of games, just play that and upload episodes of those, you know, during a week, you know, 30 minutes to an hour. That will be my preferable schedule. So if I am to keep a gaming channel, that is how I want it to go in the future. And I want your opinion on that. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and until the next time. Bye bye.